We're back. Episode 84? 84. That's how it is.
You really like to, you like the big open.
Big open. Well, what else are we going to do? Silence?
I don't know. I feel like
Just jump into it? Well, hey.
I hated the
maybe at
intro
episode
music that you guys used to play.
See, I like an intro theme. It gets me into it. You're not a fan?
Not the one that came stock.
That's why I like this news one.
I like it for the news shit.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news.
Yeah, but now you have to say something.
All the pandas in All the pandas in American zoos are being taken back by China. What are your thoughts on that, huh?
Typical Chinese.
Chinese, they're all spies. I knew it from the beginning. I knew the pandas were spies.
You think
they say the birds are fake? We saw those sun bears from China. It's all just men in suits.
Those sun bears.
Yeah,
obviously.
That's just all that was just a distraction so that we would go, oh look, the dumb Chinese. They don't even know how to make a proper costume. But they put all the research and development into the panda costume, and the pandas in all the zoos out here have just been men.
They only know how to make dragons. They don't know how to make bear costumes.
They really nailed the dragon costume.
Put a guy in a dragon, can't tell the goddamn difference.
You put 10 men in a dragon, you can't tell the goddamn difference. I mean, Jesus, son of Cain.
Trying to get that going.
Well, I don't know about right yet.
Son of Cain was Enoch, not the good one.
Not the one that walked with God.
No, interesting.
Which is
There's only so many names back then. You gotta think about it.
That's why they started calling people trees.
Well, to refer to their great stature.
Yeah, obviously. Let's see what else we got going on here. Look at this. We're talking about religion. The man who died without ever seeing a woman. Mikhailo Tortoulos, a Greek Orthodox monk that lived for 82 years
fucking
without
boys.
ever seeing a woman.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Greek dudes don't need to.
Well, come on, the Greeks did it.
That's what I'm saying.
He'd never seen a woman in his 82 years of existence. He had never seen an automobile, a movie, an airplane.
If you don't know what you're missing, though.
Listen to this. His mother passed away when he was born. And then he was adopted by Orthodox monks at Mount Athelos in Greece. He was raised under strict rules. Completely prohibited women.
Pretty good, though.
Think about how much work gets done in that place.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't know that you're missing it.
A lot of moves being made.
Yeah. You're probably pretty happy.
Well, he probably hasn't jerked off then. Imagine never busting a nut.
Jerked off.
You think so?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, but if it was like strict prohibited, you would to hell. I think if you're adopted into that from when you're a child.
Wet dreams, then. I think your body gets it out.
Really?
Pretty sure.
After a certain amount of time, it's
that's
just
what a wet dream is, right? Although, what is your mind showing you if you've never seen a girl? What are you getting all horned up?
You think you ever see pictures?
You just said
Adam and
40
Eve?
times he's never seen a girl.
Yeah, like a real life woman.
Okay.
I'm sure he's seen a picture of Eve.
Oh, then yeah, he's jerking off.
Yeah,
he's got a picture of tits. Yeah. Eve's always scantily clad.
Always. Her tits are always out.
Basically.
Always. It's fucked up.
That snake probably fucked her. That's what probably happened.
The snake man.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
He's got to be a snake. He's got to be like a two-timing backstabber type guy, because that's what snake means now.
You're a real snake.
Yeah. That's how I'm taking
You think that what... Maybe Adam was in a cuck play.
No.
Not Adam. Adamu?
Not a son of God.
Never.
A son of man, yeah, probably. Not a
son of the wicked. Shit. Crazy. Jesus. Dolphins were beating the Broncos so badly that Mike McDaniel was in the stands letting fans call the plays in the second half.
That guy's friends with Dan Soder.
Really? Mm-hmm. No shit. Who's Dan Soder?
Comedian. Very funny.
Really?
It's the dude that does the amazing Dave Chappelle impression.
Oh!
Dan Soder's a fucking killer. He's hilarious in like any setting.
Does he have a Netflix special?
Probably. I don't know.
Or YouTube?
He's funny as fuck, man. I don't know if he has a special, actually, but...
It's like Bobby Lee. When's he getting a special?
I don't know.
That'd be sick. Yeah. Dwan Davis, known as Keefe D, charged with the murder of Tupac. What dumb shit.
Yeah, didn't he, like, admit it on a YouTube show?
Did he?
I thought.
Is that what actually happened? I didn't read into it. I was hoping you would.
That.
I was hoping you would.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. The police came out and were like, we're happy to have made the arrest. And then it cut to, like, a guy on YouTube being like, yes, we rolled up on him.
We rolled up on his ass. I popped him once. Pop, pop. Then I shot him again. And we blasted off playing Biggie. Here's your costume for Halloween. Gabagool. Grown-up Italian.
I like that your mom didn't believe that I was Italian.
Well. Hey. So what part? How much? So Zach's Italian?
My Mick last name.
His last name's Moran, though. Jesus.
Should have gone with Montana.
Montana Charlie's.
Nope.
Montana?
Montano.
Oh, for your last name. Was that your grandpa's last name? That's a good last name.
There'd be
Montano.
There'd be no questions then.
The Montano crime family.
Yeah.
If you could put crime family after it, it sounds good.
Moran was a mobster.
Was it?
As a fake name though. Bugsy Moran.
Oh, yeah. That person, he was in Chicago, I think. That person ate in my great-grandparents owned a bar in Chicago, and he used to go in there. I don't know, yeah.
Not related.
Woo! This will be good.
Oh, we're doing shows?
I'm just getting it prepped. Got nothing else.
I know, it's crazy.
Well, hold on. We got some stories. Go ahead. What were you going to say? You think what?
Oh, you'd think there'd be, like, better news stuff. You look at the news, though, and it's just, like, the fucking dumbest shit.
It's
like,
depressing.
I don't wanna talk about any of
bullshit.
This bullshit, yeah.
6 people murdered.
Still talking about Lizzo. Still talking about Taylor Swift.
I forgot.
Fuck.
Yo, there was that shit about she's dating some fucking Chiefs star. Or Chief player.
And all I want to do on Twitter
biggest-
is watch fucking MMA shit, and now all those dudes also watch football, so now I'm getting all this football shit, which is now turning into Taylor Swift shit. I don't fucking like it. It's annoying.
That's what happens. Apparently it was the biggest, it was the highest rated, or most viewed game since the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because
now all these girls are watching it.
Which is so fucking stupid. I mean, Shane Gillis.
That's all that's been on the news.
Talk about it. They talk about girl brain. I mean, it's fucking true.
Go ahead, explain it. I haven't heard this.
Fucking girl brain. Like, be like, oh, Taylor's at the game. I'll watch a fucking 3-hour football event so I can see Taylor Swift have a camera pan to her in the audience. Like, that's worth 3 hours of your time. There's shows that I like fucking Ahsoka, the show, and it's an hour long, and a third of it I'm like, I could do without this. You know, I'm like, I could be doing something else, and then like come back for the part I like. Like, you don't care about it at any point of the game, and you're just like, oh my gosh, yes! Like, yes! Fucking Christ almighty.
How many girls are now buying his jersey?
Doesn't even make any fucking sense.
I can't wait.
Also, why is it appropriate that...
I'm making a prediction. Go ahead.
I thought this was like a thing you could do in high school.
What?
Like, be obsessed with the pop star. Why is this acceptable
Adults?
Or appropriate? Why are we allowing this? Why are
at,
you reacting like this is okay?
Why? What is going on?
Yeah.
What is going on with this?
Bro, for a decade, people looked at me like I was a fucking fag because I like anime. And, like, recently it's become like, I'm actually, like, super into anime. And that's, like, a cool thing. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's the same shit.
It's so fucking dumb. But no, imagine how many girls are buying his Chiefs jersey, right? And then wait.
Yeah, how many grown women spent money on a thing? And
then a year from now, when they break up, I can't wait to see all the videos online of them burning the Chiefs jersey. This is going to be great.
They won't. They'll throw it away. Burning it's too much work.
It's too much. Well,
risk setting their fucking hair on fire.
Yeah. Well, look at how many people are obsessed with the Kardashians. People get into that shit.
Again, like, I'm a fag because I like fucking superheroes. Oh, you mean the people modeled after gods? You mean the ideals of humanity? The perfection you could strive to be? Yeah, that's super gay of me. I'm sorry I'm not watching the fucking Kardashians.
Well, they probably think the same thing about the Kardashians. They're the perfect image. You think they're the perfect image. They're the perfect. They're the ideal. Look at that fat, fucking weird shaped body. Look at that hourglass.
Only one of them was ever hot in the beginning, though.
Yeah, that's true. The one looked like a foot, and then she got a whole she got a whole new face. She had a chin. She looked like the Crimson Chin. It was so fucking big. It was so fucking big, and then
bronze kneecap.
The bronze kneecap. And then all of a sudden, fucking 2 years goes by, and she has this tiny fucking chin, smaller face. It's weird. Cut out half the brain. Well, there's half the brain's gone anyways. You just gotta. We've already said that. Once you have one kid, half the brain goes to the kid. Yeah, you've said that. We established that. That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
I feel like I was raised by a single mom, and I was so, like, drilled into my head, like, how good women are and stuff. So I, like, came into the world so ready to be, like, accepting of that.
Yeah.
And they, for the most part, have really under-delivered, if I'm being honest. Like, there are so often times I go in just giving someone way more credit than they are due.
And it's like, wow.
Like, wow, you got real rocks in that head, huh? Where, like, dudes, they got rocks in their head. It's like, oh, whatever. Like, I half expect this from you. Or a girl, I'm like,
I half expected you to be a dumb fuck.
Like, you're supposed to be, like, better.
You're supposed to be holding this together.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like, oh, no, you're just fucking out there, huh?
Yeah. But then some dumb bitch would go,
for the streets, they say.
Well, see, that's the limitations, they put on. It'd be like, society's so expected of women to be at such a higher level. Wow.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? You had a run-in with two crackheads.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I keep thinking about how close you really... Two lady crackheads.
What happened? Give me the rundown. You left work late.
Your mother gave me bagels. I need to pick up cream cheese. I don't keep bagels in the house. Dangerous.
High carb. They say it's as much as eating a donut.
They say it's worse. And then cream cheese. Had to stop off at Walgreens, get some cream cheese. Walgreens is usually pretty chill. A little bit of a sketchy parking lot this particular night, and I go to the checkout, second person in line. As the first person's getting rung up, these two fucking foot-looking bitches walk in, scabbish, scummy, fucking
just creature, a scab,
lecherous, fucking
just crawled out of
gremlins.
The lagoons.
No, they wish they could afford a lagoon. The muck puddle is
swamp woman.
Yuck. It's all I can think.
Yeah.
One of them small and scrawny, the other one oafish.
Yeah.
Both of them just with, like, braille for skin and, like, just worn up and used up looking.
Thrown away.
And while the first dude's getting rung up, they're talking in Spanish to each other about, like, what cigarette? Like, I assume that's what they're pointing at, like, behind the dude. But they're, like, standing in a way that makes me think they're about to, like, walk up after this dude's done, as if I'm not clearly second in line.
Yeah.
Like, as if I'm standing here with the fucking thing of cream cheese.
Like a man, an $8 cream cheese.
Yeah. Oh, bro, fucking $5 for the fucking half of I almost, I don't know.
I almost threw it at him when
Yeah.
I walked out. Do you get the whipped?
Obviously.
That's
I
what
got the
is.
last one.
Which means they're selling.
For $5.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's
We're gonna
more.
sell
It's like
cream cheese like that.
$6 with tax, but
It's disgusting.
for the half one. And so as the first guy walks away, and I make my move to make sure there's no like
There's no.
confusion
Yeah.
about anything.
You're getting in and out.
Because I already had the thing in my head about what if they were like, oh, we only need like this one thing. Like, can you just let us go first? I was gonna be like, I also only have one thing. Like, I thought they were because they were very like,
Can somebody help me?
but I don't speak Spanish,
Obviously.
so
Wilo.
big time. And
And how?
So I fucking throw my shit on the counter, and the short, scrawny one starts talking to me in Spanish, and I just
What'd she say? You got to get on Duolingo.
So I just kind of look back, and I didn't realize it at the time, but what I know now, my brain was deciding if I could like extinguish them or not.
Really?
I didn't know. I couldn't put
You
my
look at
finger
the guy
on.
behind the counter and you're like, I could do this, right?
Well, he spoke Spanish.
Oh.
So he chuckled and is like, they're just messing with you. And I wanted to be like, yeah, I wasn't about to like entertain. I wasn't like, oh,
Did you say anything?
they're into me. Like,
Did you say anything?
no, I shook my head like, and I fucking stuck my, I talked to him like, thank you. I said,
Yeah.
hey, what's up? You know, I talked like,
How you doing?
to,
How you doing, huh?
what?
Hey, how you doing?
Nah, I talked like
What's
a
up with these,
normal
what's up with these
human.
broads, huh?
No, because he looked like he was halfway entertaining him. So then,
Yeah.
but he was like, don't worry, they're just messing with you. And I was like, I'm not worried.
Oh, brother, I'm not worried.
I will scrape this bitch's face off with the brick exterior of a Walgreens. So, but yeah, they were just like talking to me when I clearly don't speak Spanish. Like,
Then one of them,
why would anyone assume?
you said
I
one of them
speak
touched
Spanish? Yeah, the other one.
in a seductive manner, the bigger one?
No, the girl like put her fucking talon on my shoulder, and I fucking couldn't fucking check that thing off fast enough. That's when I just fucking shook my head like, what do you think? And he's like, they're just messing with. I was like, yeah, like, can they stop? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Can you tell them to stop?
Yeah. Guy who speaks Spanish.
How do you say fuck off in Spanish?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Well, it felt like if I entertained them by saying fuck off or anything, it was just going to make me take longer to get my cream cheese.
Yeah. Because you wanted to get home to these bagels.
Big time. I ate 2.
You had 2 of them that night.
And then 1 in the morning.
Did you toast them?
Obviously.
A light toasting.
Those bagels don't taste good without it.
No. You need a good toast.
Yeah.
Unless they're fresh.
I would almost eat it like with no cream cheese at that point.
If they're fresh out of the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're delicious. I need Christian to learn how to make those. Those, the English muffin. Do you like an English muffin?
A good Thomas English muffin. Bronson went over there. They don't have those
Over where?
in England.
Oh, I didn't watch that. Is that shit good?
I
Is
didn't
England-
watch the English one. I'm not eating any English food.
I was wondering, like, what the like, cause I told Christian because she likes Bronson. I was like, yo, he's doing a tour of England, like a food tour, and she goes, what are they gonna eat? I'm like, yeah, that's right, probably. I said English muffins, but I guess they don't fucking have that.
He was like,
What the fuck do they have? Crumpets?
he goes, you guys don't have Thomas out here? Some good Thomas English muffins.
Is there a Thomas English muffin out here? What do they have? Crumpets?
They have those beans and blood steak
Yeah, that's gross.
things for breakfast.
That's fucking gross.
Gross as hell.
A gherkin.
I have people I talk to on Twitter that I think are English, and I'm taken aback when I find out that I could ever be friends with someone.
You can never be friends with someone from the old country.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, you're part English.
I mean, in the sense that I'm white.
But you got English blood in you.
In the sense that, like, I'm Irish and, like...
English?
Yeah.
Welsh, maybe?
No.
Could be. Wales?
It does say that.
Is it Wales? That's a good area.
I hate that website. I was supposed to be, like, Native American.
Let's look up where Wales is.
Isn't it, like, Southern England?
Is it?
This chair creaky as hell today.
Yeah, dude. We got to really grease that bitch up. Wales, England. We're looking at West England. Yeah, look at that. That's where,
Yeah, so Irish.
No.
The closest to Ireland you can get as part of England.
Well, no, that would be up here. Northern Ireland.
The second closest.
What's the difference between Ireland and Northern Ireland? People would get angry for asking this question.
Yes.
Because there's a feud.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
You don't know either?
I don't know.
Really?
I saw the IRA in Deadliest Warrior, and we're like, what in the hell?
The IRA. The IRA.
We had an army?
Let's see. What is the...
North versus South England, Ireland.
That's a good one.
Luxembourg.
Here we go. Let's see what this is all about. The Troubles, so-called the Northern Ireland conflict.
So-called.
So-called. Violent.
All putting it down already.
Sectarian conflict from 1968 to 1998. Protestant Unionist, Loyalist.
Oh, so is Northern
they
Ireland
wanted to
stay with England?
They wanted to be part of the United Kingdom.
Yeah. Where the rest of Ireland is like, we're fucking Ireland.
I'm fucking Irish, mate. I ain't dealing with no fucking England. You right, boss?
Damn. So Ireland and America are kind of... We're chill because we broke free.
We're trying to
of the
get
king.
free. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of that.
Damn.
That's interesting. The Troubles. Wow.
So then I'm right. Then that is the closest part to South Ireland.
6 of them. Irish Free State.
So it's like the most Irish of the English. On top of being Irish.
I don't think so. I think that's going to be that's pretty damn English. Wales?
Look how close it is. You could throw a rock across that.
But mate, you can't swim across the St. George's Canal. You fucking bonkers, mate. You're fucked in the head is what you are. You swim across the St. George's Canal. Come on, it's bollocks, mate.
St. George?
St. George, come on. Are you going on again? It's close to Dublin, mate. That's up here. Holyhead. You're almost, basically, you're closer to where Ebonics started.
That's also true.
That is true. We only say true things here. By the way, we probably do. We probably do got to clear up the last pod's incident. Yeah, it turns out we didn't get our blackness taken from us. But go ahead. What were you going to say about this?
Yeah, sorry. We thought we didn't know about.
A black dude told us that's what happened. A black dude told us.
With that.
Yeah, a black dude told us that in the Bible, that's what happened. That the curse of Ham was that our blackness was taken from us.
We thought we were going to get to that part, but then we realized we already read that part.
We already read it, and we didn't interpret it that way. But you live and you learn. Wales, huh?
Wales, huh? No, but I think maybe English stuff is
Celtic
just from
culture.
like my American side, because that's like the old white people that came over, and then my Irish is from like my dad that just came over.
I see.
I always thought it was like all the same, maybe two separate.
Scotland. Look at this. This looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
Scotland would probably be cool. That or Norway.
It'd be cool if the Chinese started making slaves out of Norway. If there was some kind of cool mineral in the mountains like there is in Africa.
And they just start
have albino white slaves.
In the mountains.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny.
Dumping tar into the fucking water. Norway,
like
the third most polluted country.
Yeah.
How fucked up would that be?
The guys went from like the fucking richest, most statement. Like, how did you guys? We're like, we don't know. Like, we fucking someone made a fucking like a deal with China 80 years ago, and they just activated some fucking weird clause in it.
Now there's fucking oil factories in the mountains.
There's poppy fields everywhere.
There's fucking the city's flooded with Asians.
It's crazy.
God. Every Norwegian corner has a Chinese man smoking a cigarette. Squatted.
There's a wave of Norwegian immigrants to America, and we're all expecting them to be like their usual chill selves, and they're all racist as fuck. All hate Chinese.
All hate Chinese people.
Damn, do those African people hate Chinese people? That's probably got to be hilarious to listen to once they learn English.
It probably is. Oh, they're fucking Chinese.
Man.
We had the Chinese man. The Chinese devil. He was the devil.
The yellow devil.
Yellow devil. Oh. When the yellow man came over the hills, he enslaved.
There was not one but many.
So, like the ninja.
We thought it was the people like the samurai. We had... You know that story?
Oh, which one?
The black samurai story.
Yeah, dude, that was sick.
I was going to say, maybe they thought it was more of those fellers that they were already friends with. And they were like, oh no, we hate those guys.
We had a war with them. Oh. They said our wall was nothing compared to theirs.
I've seen white people so shocked to find out that, like, there's internal Asian struggle. Like, that it's not like... I've seen people truly taken aback. Like, so you're telling me Chinese, Japanese people don't get along? I'm like, they could not. Like, it's not just...
Like when you just say, like when you just call someone Chinese who's Asian, they're probably not going to like that.
Yeah. People being like...
I'm fucking Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Like, you asshole, you piece of shit. I knew this Korean girl hated Chinese men.
I mean...
So they treated women poorly. That's from a Korean woman. I'm quoting.
It's a very bigoted statement of her.
Listen.
I know plenty of Chinese men who are sweethearts.
I mean, Mao. Listen, well, Mao.
Lao Tzu. Buddha.
I mean, what's Kim Jong doing for you?
It's Korean.
He is Korean. That's what I mean. What's he doing for? If anything, Korean, man. Well, that's North Korean. That's different. You actually had a very interesting thought the other day that I would like to...
Don't bring up the skull measuring.
Not the skull. No. What... And I would like to touch back on this. You said
what?
I can't see that far. You said that when you go into the prison system, you get access to a certain theory. You get access to a certain level of knowledge.
Well, because Islam, in the fashion that I'm more familiar with it here in America, where it's passed down through black people with hats, and because there's like Islam in the Middle East, which is one thing. That's like a religion like Christianity and Judaism. But then there's like Islam here that's like Black Panther shit.
Yes.
And a lot of those people learn it in prison. That's always like the joke is like you go into prison and you come out like with a new name.
Praise be to Allah.
The Prophet Muhammad.
Yes.
Yes. So a lot of that Islam always has like not fully correct in my view, but like more correct than the mainstream shit, and like starts to get into our like ancient history shit and like all our conspiracy shit. They always have like sprinkled in like interestingly close to being right. That where I'm like, huh,
like rappers.
A lot of rappers have that shit. And it's just weird that like that is like the knowledge that like kind of made it into the hood somehow. Is like but it makes sense if you're trying to like
get out of that shit.
I always looked at it from the side of like slavery happened and black people got put down. So now you're trying to like remind everyone. That's why it's so important to say like we're the original men. Like Islamic was so big on that, and like we were the first people, and like don't let people like tell you different. Like
yeah.
So I always looked at it from that perspective, but maybe it's that, and also we talk about like people being here already, and those big institutions being like basically a prison, and those crazy big buildings.
Going from like the projects teaching you and like almost training you to like.
Well, what if those original people that were here already that got thrown in the prison weren't, who were just regular people who just know the history? That was the reason they got locked up.
Like early on.
Early on. What if then that just becomes like the stories that get told in prison? You know what I mean? Like
because the prison system,
a dude that gets thrown in prison for saying the real history
and knowing.
So now
things.
he's fucking one of the only dudes that he sees all these people getting killed and stuff. So he keeps his fucking trap shut. He just gets thrown in jail or whatever, and then he starts telling people. And then eventually, when black people become like freed and they change the thing from slaves to prisoners as like what the laws are for them.
Yeah.
And they start, arresting black people
in the prison system. And
what if this trail of knowledge, like between whoever was locked up here in America first, got mixed in to like whatever? Because you're already passing this as Islamic thing down as like you're the original man and shit.
Yes.
Maybe this original knowledge got glommed onto it.
Because that's what people were getting locked up for early on.
Right.
Is preaching like, no.
I know it's a long shot. But
it's a long shot.
Interesting,
but it's interesting.
Thought
you can write a thesis paper on that. You go into college with a theory like that, and you're like, I have an idea.
I'm gonna do some research.
I want to research into this.
Make some calls.
But no, that's interesting because there has been a history of people knowing things, and it's like, fuck that dude, lock him up, lock his ass up.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And it's like if those are all the first people in the prison system, along with murderers and people like that, and like mind you, those people aren't going to be into that type of like
remember the Tartarian shit though. Remember they said they have those like institutes, so you're throwing away like crazy people too.
Yeah,
like they got lumped in. So you don't even need to like the same guy that murders someone is going to the same place as someone that just did like he's talking crazy, lock him up. Like everyone's going to the same place.
Yeah, that's so interesting. The insane asylums, fucking just zapping people until their brains don't work. Well, he knows too much. You know anything? Get him out. He's good. Mind you, there probably were people with like mental disabilities, mental illness, stuff like that. Stuff that wasn't diagnosed that early on that were probably in there getting fucked up. But
you lump everyone together.
Lump everybody together. Everybody's crazy. He's saying crazy shit. He was saying that there was a race called Tartarian.
He said the fire was controlled. I'm sorry. We had to bring him in.
We had to bring him in. Yeah. And then who's running that institution? The state. The same people.
I wonder if the Rockefellers are connected to any of that.
What?
Tartarian shit.
They were the first ones to. They were the ones that
like financed one of the fairs, right?
They were financing. I'm not 100% on that, but I think so. And then the like pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. They were like the first behind all that shit.
Well, because they had to make the petroleum-based medicine. We already had the plant-based medicine that was working just fine.
The Rockefellers. It's disgusting. I did. That's why I learned. All we grow is corn. You see all these cornfields, and it's like, no, I'm not. I eat corn like fucking 10 times a year. Like, who the fuck is eating all this goddamn corn? Yeah, and it's like, oh no, the corn just is in everything. You take the corn, you make oil with it, and you just fucking, it's in every single fucking product we have has that corn in it. So it's like they're not growing food, they're growing for like the supply chain and all that shit. It's like, oh, that makes sense. That's why when you pick that corn, you can't eat it. It's all fucking, it's feed corn. It's all gross. They hide the sweet corn in the center.
Makes sense.
You gotta get to it. Get lost in the cornfield.
Yeah, nah, that shit scares me.
Is that why you hate crickets?
No.
No?
No, there's just a lot of them in my backyard, and they're annoying.
No.
I can hear them.
It's funny you don't like the country.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just that...
It's scary.
Yeah. When it gets dark out, and you're just like, man. Like,
Yeah. Me and my buddy Brendan, we'd like be dark as shit. Like his house like my house backs up to nothing. So like you could just fucking walk. We would take his dogs and a blunt and just walk into like down these fucking dirt roads into like nowhere.
I feel like it's just the threat of like there's less responsibility as far as like where I grew up. No, like someone could like jump you.
There's no
and get
witness
away with it.
Yeah,
but like they're not going to do anything worse than that because they would be then pressing their luck. Like they would get caught if it was anything worse than that. Like
yeah,
it would become a much bigger deal.
you can get dragged into a cornfield and you got all night.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just look around, and you're like,
No one's coming.
that would just be a weird noise someone heard and didn't think twice about.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm not gonna investigate that.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Oh,
that
the
must have been
coyotes must have got something.
Yeah, that's what fucks me up.
Dude, it's terrifying. Sometimes I go out in my backyard or in like my front yard because my front yard
Yeah.
backs up to nothing. And I'll stand out. They'll be late as fuck. Like I'll get home at 2 a.m. or something. I'll just stand in the driveway and you hear the coyotes just going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they find something. They're all fighting each other. Just just fucking going after it. It's terrifying. We get prints and shit up on our porch.
I'm gonna get that hummingbird feeder, put it so where the cat can see.
That'd be sick. Yeah, we're getting cats, people.
Sibling cats.
Not just any cats. Supreme, grand champion, DNA blood in these cats, people. These are top tier kittens.
They look like little leopards.
The leopards. You gotta think of a name.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Dick.
Tell me how to fucking.
Piece of shit. You're a real piece of work. You know that?
Did you know your pet needs a name?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Did you know you have to name your pet? God, Dumbledore died. Albus Dumbledore.
That's not good.
Wasn't he gay?
Dumbledore or the actor?
Dumbledore.
Yeah. I guess. Me and my sister started watching that movie. We were like,
Which movie?
like Fantastic Beasts.
How are
or
those?
Dumbledore. I don't know. I think.
Oh, that's right. You started with that one, right?
Like the fuck. Yeah, I think I was supposed to watch a different one. I don't know what was going on.
So he is gay. That's interesting.
I think that's what some articles said. Yeah. I don't know if they like have him fuck a guy in it, but like.
Oh.
I think they like allude to it.
I would jerk his penis with my wand.
Oh, Harry.
Oh no, Harry. Harry,
You really shouldn't
reach
be in my private chambers by yourself so late at night.
reach under my robes. Retrieve the philosopher's
Find my
stone.
wand.
The wand chooses its master.
Ah, you made a particularly sticky spell.
Reparo.
The cops show up. He ages him a
Yes.
couple years, so it's
He was
no longer a rape.
He was a grown man.
What officer?
Officer. Hagrid disposed
Would a
of these
child
men.
have a beautiful penis? The size is
Makes his clothes go.
billowing robe.
Look at this man. Look at the pubis on this man.
Specimen. Stop touching my fucking foot.
I was merely.
We have a halfway point with this wire, and you can clearly see the halfway point. My foot's on this side of it.
We'll let the under the table cam decide that.
I know. People are dying to send
We're gonna
us
have to
more
redesign
money.
this table.
No, you got this right there.
That's true. You're right.
You did it perfect, bud.
God, I love it.
You don't gotta redesign nothing.
Michelle Obama, aka Big Mike, set to announce presidential run. Remember remember like 2 months ago when we said this? We were like, I found this video and some dude said this is going to happen. That before the election, Biden's going to drop out, Kamala Harris is going to take over, and then she's not going to run, or she's not going to run, but she'll be replaced with Michelle Obama and possibly Oprah Winfrey.
You know what it's like? Is like
How crazy. They called us crazy in the comments. I can't wait to throw this in their fucking face.
we got the screenshots.
Yeah, these fucking assholes. I made a clip about it too.
Good. But like, you know when things happen in sports and like a small team goes up against a big team or something for the title, and they'll be like, "Oh, this wouldn't be good for the NBA if the small team won. Like, it's better for the NBA if the big team wins." It almost feels like that. Like, yeah, everything's woke and shit, and everyone likes that, but like,
let's get real.
even the people that are out there saying they want that, like, look deep down. That's what you want? Did Biden go how you thought it was going to go? Like,
People think so.
there's a lot of people I know that, like, died down on. They're like, yeah, Biden fucking...
Something happened there.
Dude, Trump torched him.
Yeah, do we have that video?
Walking around. Hey, if I look to my left, there's stairs there.
I've never been on this stage.
If I look to my right, there's a set of stairs there. But that'd be...
Did you see where they cut him off?
That's bad for business, though, if Michelle Obama's president.
You think so? Or do you think because Obama was just the puppet? Obama just played ball.
Yeah, but
so that's just them being able to, like, because it really doesn't matter. They just need them to cooperate. And I think the reason why they're doing all this shit with Trump is because he's
fucking... I'm not trying to ruffle feathers.
No, hey,
But
go right ahead. We're talking. People know we're
this
bipartisan.
isn't a black lady that like earned everyone's respect and then became president. That'd be different. She doesn't have like any counter argument to the wave of like people that are like just gonna be like black lady, like not for that's gonna be a lot of people's thing, not for nothing.
It will be.
Like, Obama had the black thing against him and barely won. There's a black lady. Like, there's two things.
It's two.
It's like Sonny. It's two things.
Not even. And I'm gonna go as far as say a black trans lady.
And not a politician, which only Trump has ever pulled off.
This would be the biggest diversity jump in the history.
Literally one of the things they all
books.
bitch about with Trump is not politicians. Like, neither is she. Right? Am I wrong?
Well, she was VP.
VP of what?
The United States. I'm sorry.
She wasn't.
She was first lady.
That's not a politician.
She was making food healthier in the schools.
Allegedly. We went to school.
Yeah, no, everybody was fat as fuck.
Yeah. Everyone's disgusting.
Bunch of hogs.
JFK got people.
JFK, we did that last week. They were yoked.
In one white school in where he grew up.
That's true.
But
That's true. It's just a fucking military.
Yeah, where his sons were sent.
Yeah,
but
an academy.
Yeah. But that was the prototype. He wanted to do that everywhere.
Yes. And then they popped him.
No, Michelle Obama is a first lady that's not a job.
No.
You're expected to do something, but Melania didn't. There's no repercussions for it. It's whatever. No one cares.
Nice.
Gives a shit.
Gives a fuck. I don't.
I don't give a fuck about any of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, the news fucking sucks. We're supposed to talk about that shit. Like, yep, they're old. Yeah. Obviously, they should have term limits. Like, how many fucking times do people say the same shit different ways?
What's crazy is that it doesn't matter. That none of it matters. It's
You've
all.
never seen Meatballs with Bill Murray?
No. That a good one?
It just doesn't matter.
Just doesn't matter.
It gets a whole chant going.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. It's all bullshit. Larry Fink runs this country.
BlackRock guy?
BlackRock CEO runs the country. The Vanguard CEO runs the State Street Corporation.
Isn't it so funny that they can't fight?
Right?
Like, you could just kill that guy. You could just walk up to him and, like, cartoonishly break his neck. Like Bill Gates type people.
Yeah.
You could literally just, like, you could stab him with your hand, probably. My favorite of that whole thing is
just be dancing.
Is when he does, like, the skip it. He, like...
has never moved once in that way.
You can just see him, like, sizing up, like, it's not even a beat drop, but, like, there it is. Oh.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, now. Oh, this is like computers. I got my computer. I did a code.
Like my left foot's a 0 and my right foot's a 1.
Yeah, 1, 1, 2, 1. God. Let's see what else we got in here. They say another pandemic's coming.
We'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.
Look at that smirk. He's talking about the next pandemic.
Yeah. He's a creep.
By 2030, and to reach net zero emissions by 2050. The investment we are announcing today will help us to achieve
Isn't
these
she
goals,
gross?
and it will do so much more. Because think also about the impact on not only the local economy, not only on an investment in the entrepreneurs and innovators from and in the community, think about the impact on something like public health. When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population,
Reduce
more of our
population?
children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.
Woo! You go, girl. Kill us. Full blown says we need to reduce population. We need green energy.
Yeah, when I said that 10 years ago, everyone looked at me like I was a psychopath. I feel like I'm always on the wrong fucking time frame of things. Like I said, I was like a fucking feminist when I was like 8, and everyone was still like, fuck that bitch. And then now everyone's like pretending to do that shit, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure you're kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always on. I don't mean to be like a contrarian on purpose, but I feel like I'm just always like being slid to the other end.
It's like, no. You're on the wrong side now. Oh, now you're on the good side. Now you're on the bad side. You know they're releasing genetically engineered mosquitoes in Florida and Texas?
Yeah, right. Because they're gonna like fuck the other ones and then like get rid of them.
So that's what they're saying. So they're saying
That can't go bad.
they're saying they're going to fuck the other ones, and they're going to, get rid of like the bad disease, and it's going to be this one. Or
This won't end disastrously.
what it is, and we're just throwing out theories. We're not backing any of this, and YouTube don't, fucking censor us.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah. What it could be is Texas and Florida are generally very big red states. People are not
Two of the bigger anti-vax.
Yeah, they're not
states.
getting the jab. A lot of people are saying the jab now, so they're not getting censored. They're not getting the jab. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're a boxing podcast.
We're a boxing podcast. Yeah, they're not getting the jab. So wouldn't it make sense to genetically engineer these mosquitoes to carry whatever was in that, to where now you release them in this into these states in 700 million of them, to where now they go out
That seems like a reasonable number.
to where now they go out and they bite everybody, and now the people who weren't, poked, now just get whatever was in that bullshit. I don't know. It would make sense. See what this is.
President, can you say anything about the uptick of COVID cases and the new variant?
Yes, I can. Matter of fact, I signed off this morning on a proposal we have to present to the Congress a request for additional funding for new vaccine that is necessary, that works.
That works.
Tentatively, not decided finally, but tentatively, it is recommended that, it would likely be recommended that everybody get, no matter what they got before.
Doesn't matter what you got before. You got to get this one. This is the one that works.
This one works.
This is the good one. You could fucking lick my entire asshole from the back of my ass to the tip of my dick.
You know what's fucked up is like I'm not looking for like an apology from anyone because obviously people did die and stuff, so it was something. But clearly we made too big a deal out of it, and we shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have to pay my fucking student loans.
You didn't go to school.
I was forced. I was forced to get I was forced to get this bullshit.
Yeah.
Or DePaul was gonna drop me from my last class. Like, I had one trimester left. And they said, hey, if you don't get this, we're going to drop you from all your classes and you're not going to be able to graduate. It's like, it's my last the trimester's fucking 8 weeks and I come 1 day a week.
Yeah.
I'll wear a fucking mask. No. Pay us $35,000.
Yeah.
Pay us $70,000. Go fuck yourself. Bunch of fucking assholes.
So clearly they overreacted, and I shouldn't have shut a country down for 2 years and fucked everything up. But, like, I'm not looking for an apology. It is what it is.
Because that doesn't do shit.
But what I am looking for is to not do it again immediately.
Immediately.
And it seems like they're very much looking forward to just immediately doing it again.
Yeah.
And fucking having another pandemic. Like, I'm not doing fucking masks, bro.
Dude, I'm not wearing a mask.
Suck my fucking dick.
I will full blown become an anti-mask. You can go fuck your face.
Because it starts to get to that point where it's like, do you just fucking like lie down at every turn? Like, no, we did it. I did the experiment with you.
Yeah.
You failed.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah.
No. Fuck that shit. Ain't happening. I ain't fucking dealing with it. Fucking bullshit. You were saying something. I was gonna say something out of that.
What?
Said that's what it's going to. I don't know. Not dealing with this. Oh, and then if you do more research, the last one that happened, the last pandemic, the price of land, like everything, like commodities went up, all this other shit, all these companies, all these pharmaceutical companies, all these big corporations made a fuck ton of money, like a shitload of money. With all the supply chain bullshits, all the you can't get this. This is
all the riots dropped the price of the real estate there, and then big companies bought them up from the locals.
The price of land, like my sister was like, yeah, I wish I'd known about the pandemic because the price of land out in Georgia where she lives, you could have got 20 acres for like 20,000 or like 40,000, like something crazy, like super cheap. And then you read all these articles about all these companies, like Bill Gates just bought fucking 100,000 acres or some shit. All these other companies are buying millions of acres of land. And it's like, oh, because you cocksuckers knew about all this shit. You guys caused all this bullshit so that you can do this. Oh, you guys were losing money. Okay, let's make the supply low. We can make less bullshit. The demand will go up. We can raise the prices. He's going to send out all these stimulus checks. That's going to up inflation.
It's the same thing as the fucking Great Depression. Like, JP Morgan just did it. Like, he just activated it.
We're just like, yeah, this will probably be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
JP Morgan loved Japanese culture.
Love the gong. Love Japanese culture.
Chinese culture, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if Japanese people enjoy a gong. Yeah, they do. I think both of them like that.
It's a beautiful instrument.
Percussion of the gods.
Percussion of the. I mean, come on. I think everybody likes a gong.
Americans like a bell.
That's
the whites like that. English people, Americans.
Bing, bing, bing.
They like a big
bing.
bell.
I remember being in Catholic school, and there would be a person up on the church level above you, behind you, and they'd be playing the bells,
looking at the boys.
Yes, observing the flock.
Yes. Tending to them.
Will the boys go into this room and the girls leave the church?
Yeah, leave the church immediately.
Leave the premises. The boys will be staying.
Learning about God and his wrath.
One of the priests, when I went to Catholic school, got popped for child molestation. How about that?
Got popped for popping.
And that's I was out of the school. He never fucked with me that I know about. And
rattling around.
Listen,
the old noggin.
I wish it would come out. We'd make a lot of money.
Really answer some questions.
Really answer some questions about why certain things are the way they are.
Line things up for me.
But no, dude, this dude, he'd be we'd go to like these like carnival things like the church would put on. It would be for charity, and we got to raise money for the church.
This Jamaican girls dance.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah,
and there would be we'd go to these things, and in the beer garden, because my dad liked to drink, we'd be in the beer garden. Father Stepik would be fucked up, shit faced, just church gear on and all, just fucked up, dude. Did that shit, whatever. I got out of that school. A few more years down the road, gets popped. He's fucking with kids. He's touching little boys. Loves it. What'd they do? Move him. Moved him around. He might have got popped again. Moved him again. Dead. And he died.
Was killed.
Who knows? I think it was cancer, but
self-inflicted.
You wonder if there's just a button they can press. Like, well, look at that guy.
Oh, they probably just send him in when he goes for his new job transfer. He needs a physical, and they just have that guy fucking
yeah. There you go.
Plant a seed.
It's crazy. That's the church for you. That's life. Live life and prosper. It was good. We went through all this. We had a lot of good stuff. Solar Opposites. You don't watch that show, right? Biggest disappointment in my life. We go to watch this show. Great first 3 seasons, whatever it was. Justin Roiland did whatever the fuck he did. What, he hit his wife or something? I think he hit his wife.
Wasn't he underage girls?
I think he was talking to underage girls, but I think he hit his wife.
Oh,
I think that was the main thing.
I just remember jailbait being a thing.
He said that to somebody. I think he was definitely saying some shit to people.
So funny to call someone jailbait because it's like indefensible later. It's like, I didn't know that she was under 18. Be like, what,
sir? You called her jailbait.
What did you mean by that?
What do you think jailbait means?
You go first, and then I'll tell you what
I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that means? I thought it was like an over 23-year-old who, when she would walk by a prison, the boys would yell out to her. That's what I thought jailbait was.
Jailbait is a nickname I gave her because
she likes Rick and Morty.
I have that in common.
Yeah. But no, I think he got fired for like abuse or his wife or some shit, whatever. Which, hey, stay out of the home life. It's separate work. Like how we separate church and state, let's separate the home life and the work life.
It's so much harder to justify when you have money, though. It's like you could literally like hire a woman that you could hit instead of your wife.
Yeah, you can go
you
to
have enough money to hire a stunt woman.
Yeah, you can go to like another country.
You could strike.
Yeah. And say it's for a production.
How crazy would that be?
Ma'am,
if you had a stunt wife that you just absolutely
thrashed. Yeah. Bam. Or find someone who's into it. I don't know. But
that'd be so fun.
So they took him off. They took him off all the shows.
Not in real life.
No.
That'd be horrific.
Horrific.
But like
in a cartoon format, that'd be hilarious.
To just absolutely like
wait till our animated series.
Sucker punch someone.
Yeah. Wait till the Pod Boys takes off so much to where we get an animated series. But regardless,
208 subs, boy.
208. We're doing good. We're feeling good. It's because of you people. We love you people.
Yes.
Why'd you say that?
I'm not as emotionally available, but I concur with what Mark said.
But no, so we ran through Solar Opposites ever since Justin Roiland left. We've been wondering, and I fucking called it in the beginning. I said, you know what? They're probably going to fucking zap him with some bullshit. What happens? Episode 1. Fucking dude comes out, gets stabbed in the neck. Get the voice changer gun. Boom. Zaps him with a... Now he's British. Just some fucking British dude. They didn't even, like, attempt to make him sound similar or anything because I guess they didn't want it to sound like a cover of, like, a... He was like, nah, I don't want it to sound like an impersonation. You could have just did what you did. Had the guy do the impersonation and go, do I sound weird? I don't think so. Cool, let's roll with it. That would have been fine.
Yeah.
Instead, you do a complete character change And now the guy's supposed to do the same. Apparently, the season was already written by Justin Roiland, right? So he already voiced all the lines. The lines are voiced for that dude. All the lines are written for that, like, for that guy. And now they get this British fuck to come in and do it. And it's like, I don't know. It doesn't play as well. I don't know.
Yeah, if I knew the show, I could have more of an opinion.
But
I want to agree with you.
That's the same thing they're going to do with Rick and Morty, though. That's where you'll have an opinion. Because you like that show, right?
That was the thing, though, is like I could see this making more sense if like they did this here so that they could like save the impersonator guy.
For Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be cool.
But if they just do both differently, then it's like...
Yeah, because it'd be Rick and Morty, different voices. Be weird as fuck.
And their voices are kind of like pretty integral to them, more so than an average character, I would say.
It's kind of the reason they're funny.
Yeah.
A little bit.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah. Like Morty's like, oh, Rick.
Like, I'm sure people could copy the cadence and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. So I'm fully expecting these shows to go to dog shit, but hey, who knows?
those are shows I always just take for what they are, though. You like that one more than I do.
Yeah, I love that shit. Yeah. But
I love regular show.
Yeah. We just watched the Halloween special one.
Terror Tales.
Yeah.
The park.
That one was good.
They have a lot of those.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll have to check those out. Watch that. We watched Billy and Mandy.
Don't watch all of them, though. Some of them are later on and get to where there's actual plot.
I see. Watch Billy and Mandy. That one was good.
Nice.
Gotta watch the, do you have the Ed and Eddie Boo Ha Ha?
Yes.
The hour-long special?
Yes.
Yeah, throw that in the thing.
Will do.
We're gonna need that. Pokemon movie was tremendous. Anybody who hasn't watched that in the last fucking 20 years, pop that fucker on. It's so goddamn good. The plot is tremendous. It keeps you just wrapped the whole time. And I remember you said
such a good character.
so
Me
good.
too.
So good. I forgot how much of a dick he was.
Yes, real dickhead at first.
Crazy. But I remember you saying they do like some weird side bullshit usually in these movies, but I don't know, felt like they held it together pretty well.
I was just say Pokemon's usually
it's an
pretty
hour
good.
and 10 minutes. And I was
really?
I was
Okay.
like, this is clean.
Nice.
This is nice. Yeah, we're gonna pop the second one on. I might even find that Tree of Beginning. That what was the one with the big tree?
Oh, 4, I think.
4?
I got them.
You got them? Pop them all in. Throw them in. We're gonna have fun. You gotta get through Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
One day there'll be a Patreon tier for the Moran cut of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball with no filler.
It's a
Not only
beautiful
that,
thing.
Dragon Ball Z, the Moran edition, will be coming soon. Next year, people.
That's gonna be a fucking undertaking, man.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
There's so much more filler in Z.
Is there?
Yeah.
I thought you said there wasn't.
In
I
Z there is.
I thought you said there was just one like arc.
There's one arc that's made up, yeah, so I would take that out entirely. The Garlic Jr. saga.
Mm.
No, but Dragon Ball is always working off the manga, where Z had got caught up. So Z's the one that has so many episodes where it's just like waiting for the manga to come out.
How many episodes is Z?
Probably like 262.
What do you think you cut it down to? 50.
$1.50.
You think so? You trim about 100 off?
Maybe.
That'd be crazy. That'd be exciting. And then are you gonna do Super?
Probably not.
No. You say that, but we'll get
Well,
there.
Super's its own. Super and GT are like their own animals. It's like you almost treat.
GT's not even canon.
It's correct, Mark.
And it's bullshit when people say it is.
You treat GT and Super, you treat those like Marvel movies. You just highlight reel them. You don't need to even go as far as to cut the filler out. You just go to the good parts. Does that make sense?
Really, just hop through it.
You just get to, like,
I'll probably skip it then.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to watch them.
Okay. Good.
It's weird. GT kind of has like a great ending though.
Really?
It's heart wrenching.
Oh boy.
Goku is about to leave, he says goodbye to everyone, like Vegeta and his family and stuff, and that he's going back with the dragon. We don't even know where the fuck that is.
It never says?
The dragon comes out of the Dragon Balls. He's gonna
Goku goes with the dragon?
Yeah,
Shenron.
And
To where?
we don't know. To train. And they stop by Master Roshi's island before they leave. And
Is he riding Shenron?
he gets dropped off quick. And Master Roshi is there. And Krillin is an old man. Master Roshi drank from the fountain of youth. That's why he can stay old for a long time. So Krillin's like regular old. Like
Really?
can't move as good and stuff.
Because Krillin is just a monk.
Krillin's just a guy, yeah. It's not like he can do that Hulk out thing like Roshi can or anything. Goku's a kid at this time, like not age-wise, but body size-wise. So him and Krillin have like one last spar, and he lets Krillin get a shot in and knock him down. And Master Roshi's watching the whole thing.
Really?
And then when Krillin turns around to like say something to Roshi, he turns back around and Goku's gone. And it's the last they ever see of them. And then like...
That's the last Roshi ever sees Goku?
Yeah, because Goku goes away and trains. And then like fucking 80 years later, they cut to Goku and Vegeta's grandkids are fighting at the world tournament together. And Pan is Goku's granddaughter, so she's like super old at this point, and she's there watching her grandson, and she sees Goku in the crowd, and she like runs over there to see him, and he's already gone again, but like she knows that like motherfucker's still out there. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Is Roshi alive at this point?
Probably not. I don't know. I mean, it could be. It's just like it's a real quick ending. They just kind of like.
But that's not canon.
No.
Damn. That's crazy. That sounds good.
It's a beautiful ending. Him and Krillin have a light little spar, and Krillin gets a shot and knocks him down.
Huh. Turns around to Master Roshi. That's crazy. Where is this demand? Where does he go?
Vegeta.
Where does he go?
Everyone else left because they all kind of like know that's how Goku is, and they just have to accept it. But Pan and Vegeta are the last two standing there watching him, and Pan's crying because she doesn't understand. And I'm pretty sure Vegeta gives her like a piece of Goku's uniform he finds on the ground, and he's like, belongs to the greatest warrior that ever existed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Where does he go? This is crazy. This is never said.
No, because just
where does the dragon live?
The dragon just erupts out of the balls when he's summoned. You saw.
Yeah. Where does he go?
That first dragon call was so fucking good.
It's cool.
Because they give it so much reverence. Like, it becomes later on just a thing that happens. You know, like, oh, we call the dragon, wish this guy back. At first, it is just the absolute pinnacle.
A pair of underwear.
When I love how you can see, like, like he'll be hanging out, but then in the sky, you can just continue to see, like, it just keeps his tail or whatever. Like, his body, it just continues to keep, like, going through cloud, like arcing its way through clouds and stuff.
That'd be a cool long picture to have in the
in
the hallway.
Yeah, Lewis could never order me my fucking Shenron statue. He always like fucked it up somehow 3 different times. So stupid.
I have a Shenron rolling tray. It looks like a Coke dealer's tray.
I know, I like it.
It's gold.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I had my fucking dumb ex when she didn't like that I smoked. I got that thing and
it's not good for you.
She's like, what's this? She was there when I was buying it. She was like, what's this for? Because I saw it in the Zoomies magazine. I was like, I need this fucking thing. What regardless, I'm getting this thing. She goes, what is this? I go, oh, this? This is a nice piece of art for the wall. She goes, really? It looks like a tray. And I go, oh, you would never put anything in this.
That's very redneck of you.
Goes home, she leaves.
It's very white trash.
Starts rolling shit on it.
It's very clearly wall art.
Why is this thing gross? There's scratches on
Why
it.
are you gross?
Yeah, you're a fat fuck.
Everyone hates you.
We getting this pizza?
Yeah. Let's go smoke a blunt.
Yeah, let's make we're slumming it today.
Yeah.
People, episode 84. Let's stage the thing.
No. 84 doesn't get that.
No, episode 100. That's our
maybe.
When you guys see our full rebrand, new logo, set studio,
Just saying.
new name.
Dragon Ball Z talk.
Yeah. That's when you see what's that called?
Fusion.
That's when you see the fusion.
The fusion dance technique.
Yes. Until then.
Fusion.
Fuckers, take care.
Yes.